time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Matt Harvey gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt Harvey, well, the book on Matt Harvey, it's pretty simple. If he's throwing strikes, he's an absolute nightmare for hitters. Good fastball, 93 to 96. Good curveball, and his changeup has gotten much better. If he brings his A game, you're going to have a tough time scoring off this guy.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with two strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Right, barehanded. And they get Fowler at first, trying to bunt his way aboard.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So striding in, Mark McGwire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Harvey steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. The relay, and he's safe.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. McGwire stands at second with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Nothing for the Cardinals to start. Mets coming to bat. We're just getting started ourselves on MLB Network. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, third baseman, David Wright.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting third.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morgan is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Next up from New York, Jay Bruce. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Popped him up. Carpenter on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Dominic Smith.
Standing in, Dominic Smith. first offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Lee is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. The next to bat for St. Louis, Ryan Morgan. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And he takes ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. 1-1. Morgan on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runners on first with 1 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Harvey now on 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 3-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Reyes shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Lee. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Cards leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Moving under it, Morgan. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Darnell Sweeney.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darnell Sweeney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Leading off the inning, Gerald Vaughn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We played 2.5. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1. So here's the Mets pitcher, Matt Harvey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Matt Harvey.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Set, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Harvey on second, right on at first with nobody out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morgan is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
At shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in at the shortstop, Jose Reyes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Reyes has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1.
And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run shot by Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. Fouled away.
Smith.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is in the air to left. Taylor is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Morgan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Morgan. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oliver on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Harvey sets his sights. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance. Travis d'Arnaud. First time up, he went down looking.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 9, Andres Oliver.
Digging in to try it again. Andres Oliver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. 5 runs on only 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oliver, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kendrick onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're up 5-1. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Lee. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher,
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
And a ball 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Harvey gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 31, Lance Lynn.
Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, David Wright.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Now here it comes. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Next for the Mets, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Lee settles under it near second, makes the play, one away.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hitting a knuckleball is hard enough, but hitting a knuckleball that's away and driving it to the opposite field, that tells me this guy can sit back pretty well and wait for the ball to travel a long way. That was a great swing in this last at-bat.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Striding in once again, Dominic Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hit to short. Lee fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets get 1 on the David Wright home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Count is 1 and
Those
2.
0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Ready for another shot now. Mark McGuire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder,
Jason Hayward now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Harvey steps into his windup. Needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Two and one now. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
In the air out to straightaway left. Morgan comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Darnell Sweeney.
Into the box now, Darnell Sweeney. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. The 2-1. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready once again, Ryan Morgan will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Harvey sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Matt Harvey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. One out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And rolls foul for strike 1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Michael Taylor waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. High pop up. McGuire just to the right of the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I love this angle, looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the line, that's a base hit. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Mets leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lee. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. To first. Smith is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stephen Leslie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Leslie.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Matt Carpenter will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Leslie stands at first with 1 out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. The 2-1 home. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Harvey over to first, and he's back in standing. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 2. Sam Freeman is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Sam Freeman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Outside, 3-0 now. Dominic Smith waits on deck. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Popped up. Carpenter on the move. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. One and 0 pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Frank.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
All even now, 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding in once again, Andres Oliver. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
1-1. Popped him up. On the move is Hayward. Just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Kendrick on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Walters will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Lagares is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, Mark McGuire. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to hold this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Ryan Morgan. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2, the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Harvey earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Gerald Vaughn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.